family, y'all remember in the 1880s, the scramble for Africa. I want to give y'all a synopsis of the coup d'etat that they pulled in Ghana on Kwame Nkrumah. Jah power. Big king. Get free or die. If he is the head to wear the crown, right? Kings and queens, y'all know what to do. Like the video. Do it right now. Subscribe to King Jah Power. Go over there to the throne of King Jah Power and subscribe. Like the videos. All right? We need that support. God Jah Power YouTube page is here. Okay? King Jah Power website is here. All right? And I make sure I do a post for y'all to see. All right? Now, so right here, family, this is what the map of Africa look like today when you going by the countries. It's 55 countries in Africa. Okay? And what it done, though, it got Africa, okay, in a place where it's almost impossible to travel, okay, because you have to have passports inside of Africa because of the borderline the Europeans put there in the 1980s. All right, now, again, like the video, in World War I, when Italy attacked Ethiopia, okay, the rest of African, what they call sub-Saharan African countries, okay, like Ghana, okay, saw that Europeans, see what I'm saying? Because we looked at in Africa, we look at Ethiopia as the capital, okay? It's the only black country that's never been conquered by invaders, all right? And so, with Kwame Nkrumah, seeing that, he came to America, okay, to go to school and to, learn. But what he ended up doing was learning about Pan-Africanism, okay, which is the greatest global force of black people on this planet. And I'm going to show you why. Because when Ghana was trying to get their independence in 59, right? You had a FBA CIA agent, okay, trying to pull a coup in Ghana, sent by them people, okay? Now, I got some slides in here I want to show y'all. So, this Kwame Nkrumah, see, we did a video where, and y'all go watch it, a European said it was better for African Americans in America than in Africa, okay? Well, if that be the case, why is America, okay, involving itself, okay, in Ghanaian business, okay, in African business? Because the West, the whole West, Britain, all of them, America, no, Pan-Africanism is the strongest force on this planet, because they know if we was to ever unite, okay, with the Africans at home and the Africans abroad, just like Marcus Garvey wanted us to, these people can't compete. These people can't compete. These people have to have a slave labor force in America, in Europe, okay, to keep their countries going. That's just a fact. That's just a fact, okay? So, no, America is not better for the African American. Once the African American wake up, okay, he'll be able to go build a superpower on his own in Africa in less than 10 years. That's just a fact. And this is why they tried to poison and kill Kwame Nkrumah, okay? Sent by some FBA CIA agents, all right? Which I'm going to show you. Now, look right here. So this is what they fear, family. The United States of Africa. Now, Kwame Nkrumah, that was one of his famous lines, okay? Pan-Africans, okay? And our brothers at home link together and build a United States of Africa, which is what's happening today. In the West, it's scary. They is scared, okay? They scared. That's just a fact. See what I'm saying? Because if they weren't scared, why wouldn't they let Ghana get their independence? Because when Ghana got its independence, 35 other African countries got their independence. And so the West saw that as a threat, just like today. See what I'm saying? They don't fear no other group, okay, other than Pan-Africanism. That's just a fact, because if we ever, see, this how I know a lot of people out there don't really know what's going on in Africa. Now, I heard this video right here from Africans on the ground in Africa, but I was like, well, I might as well do it so the people can hear it, and then I could bust it down for them. See what I'm saying? Some of us been in the West so long, we don't even understand, our African accent no more. You can't even understand what they're saying. I can, because I'm still an African, but most people can't. But this is what the world fear right here. See what I'm saying? Just like in Wakanda, Black Panther 1, okay? What did they do? They sent their European, okay, CIA agent over there to try to figure out where was Wakanda at and where was the vibranium at. See what I'm saying? To try to counteract, okay, the power Africans can gain by having unity. Okay, now that's just a fact. Now look, these right here, now I'm going to tell y'all too. Haile Selassie I, the Emperor of Ethiopia, showed Kwame Nkrumah, okay, not only just what he learned when he was in the West, okay, but when he got back to Africa, you got to remember, the only person that really knew how to free themselves from Europeans was Ethiopians, okay, or how to beat. And so Kwame Nkrumah got a visit from Haile Selassie. And Selassie, I told him what to do, okay? And what did he do? He gave finance, okay, all of these African leaders right here, okay? And even Patrice Lumumba, okay, JFK sent some more CIA agents to poison him, okay? After they got Leopold and his troops out of their country. See what I'm saying? Out of the Congo. Because when you starting to see, they in Africa, they put policies in Africa for the African couldn't gain control over his own country. You see what I'm saying? Over his own country. In the same tactic, that's the same tactics that they use in America with Black Americans. Okay? Because they do not want us in seats of power. That's just a fact. Okay? And so he funded all these brothers right here and ended up, all these brothers ended up dead too. Okay? Because of what they had done for their own separate country. And there's more than that. Jomo Kenyatta, okay? And brothers like that. They all got together and formed the AU, the African Union. Now look, this right here is the CIA agent, Franklin Williams, okay, a FBA, okay, a FBA, a agent, okay. And why do I say FBA? Because his Franklin Williams' objective was to stop Pan-Africanism, okay, stop Black people from America to invest in their money in Africa, okay, so they can't build this superpower, okay. And so that's the same objective as FBA. What do? They say that their mission is reparations. Okay, this is what they say, but their actions speak totally different. They actions speak of the same as this man trying to stop Pan-Africanism. Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing. He FBA. He a Black American, born in America, been in America, whatever. Okay, period. Don't want to hear none of that. Okay, and so what did he do? He went over there to Ghana, okay, and tried to, what he did, put slander out there, okay, and America created a separate party, okay, in Ghana to try to overthrow the regime of Kwame Nkrumah, okay, but the same way they did Malcolm and, the Black Panthers, they sent Black agents in there, okay. It's the same way with this. Now, remember him now. Now, look, again, Kwame Nkrumah is a Pan-Africanist, okay? And see, he lived during the time of Malcolm and Martin. You see what I'm saying? Patrice Lumumba, Dr. Clark, Dr. Ben, all of these people he knew, okay? Him and Dr. Clark were very good friends. Dr. Clark would always go to Ghana and see Kwame, okay? And just pop up. One day he would just chilling in Ghana, and Kwame ain't even know he was there. He rolled through with his, his brigade, because he the president, and he rolled down the window and seen Dr. Clark, and he say, what, you love Africa, don't you? And Dr. Clark said, yep. You see what I'm saying? Dr. Clark went all the way to Africa with $10. See what I'm saying? You got people nowadays scared to go, and they got 100 grand. Okay, now look, right here, we got some reading to do, family. I want to speed it up, too. All right, so why would the U.S. was send an African-American ambassador to Ghana when they did not support the racial equality in their own country, okay? And would surely not send a black American, okay? See what I'm saying? Why would a black American go to another black country to destroy it for some Americans when in America we don't even got racial equality on our own? So all you little agents out there, okay, period. See what I'm saying? You just doing the dirty work of the devil. That's just all that it is to it. You doing the dirty work of the devil. See what I'm saying? Send a black ambassador to a European nation. They just wouldn't do that. See what I'm saying? Because they know. They know all they do trying to do is just stop black people. That's it. See, so if America was greater than Africa, why is they so scared of an African country gaining its independence? Now, Kwame Nkrumah, I think in 1963, flew to China, okay, with, as if basically a head of state visit, okay, and America was pushing, you see what I'm saying, for Kwame Nkrumah, okay, to go to China. So Kwame Nkrumah finally made it to China, okay, and while he was in China, they tried to pull this coup d'etat, okay, this coup. See what I'm saying? To overthrow Ghana. At this time, Ghana is already independent, okay? Kwame Nkrumah is sitting in the seat, but he having to battle the United States by himself. See what I'm saying? So imagine the people he had to have in his cabinet to think about, because all they were doing was dirty tactics. See what I'm saying? Doing dirty tactics. They cut off the trade. They cut off trade with Ghana, so Ghana couldn't move. It's cocoa. Cocoa is about 75 to 80% at that time of Ghana's GDP. They money. You see what I'm saying? Oh, let me slide real quick. Gotta slide. Now, right here, the coup leaders appeared to be implementing the plan they were reporting earlier to have agreed on for the immediate post-coup period. Okay? So, what they done was, while he was in China, they sent this man right here, okay, to help Franklin, okay, overthrow Kwame Nkrumah. So what did they do? The United States financed a whole different Ghanaian army, okay, that was against Kwame Nkrumah. And while Kwame Nkrumah was gone, they took the capital. In Accra, they took the capital, okay, by this, with this snowman right here. Now, look right here. How Kwame Nkrumah responded to the coup of 1966. The word coup should not be used to describe what took place in Ghana in the 24th of February 1966. On that day, Ghana was captured by traitors, okay, among the army and police who were inspired and helped neo-colonialists, certain reactionary elements among the population, all right? It was an act of aggression and invasion planned to take place in my absence, okay, and to be maintained by force, okay? Saddam, I think that's that in history, vast, a more cowardly, criminally stupid attempt to being made to destroy the independence of a nation, okay? Now, Saddam, I think that's that European I showed y'all. See what I'm saying? Now, he say, when the action took place, I was on my way to Hanoi, which is China, okay, at the invitation of the President Ho Chi Minh, okay, with proposals of ending the Vietnam War. I had almost reached this peaking, okay, the furthest point of my journey, okay? The cowards who seized power by force of arms behind my back knew they did not have the support of the Ghanaian people, okay? Therefore thought it was safer to wait until I was not only out the country, but well beyond the range of a quick return. See, he way in China, so he can't just hop up and be right back in Ghana. You see what I'm saying? So they were some cowards, okay, because they tried to only seize it when he was gone. They knew not to do it when he was there because they knew they would get their butts whooped, get their ass whooped. Now, hold up. Keep going. Now, so he say, this is when they told Kwame Nkrumah, he say, Mr. President, I have bad news. There have been a coup d'etat in Ghana. I was taking a brief rest after a long flight from a Rangoon, okay, and wondered if I had heard him correctly. What did you say? A coup d'etat been going on in Ghana, okay? So we rolling. Like the video, family. Now look, impossible to say, but yes, it is possible. These thong and rubber, okay, they are in a nature of a revolutionary struggle. Okay, I have learned later that the Chinese welcoming party had known about the events in Ghana, so China set them up when I stepped from the aircraft at Peking. But the characteristic custody had waited to break the news to me privately. So they already had knew. See what I'm saying? They already have knew. Now, y'all got to remember, China is an enemy to America, okay? And they got African Americans and other, diasporas and whatnot going crazy because the Chinese is in Africa and a bunch of places. But what they do is to cut the United States off and still have a trade partner, they deal with China. See what I'm saying? That's to get back at the United States. You see what I'm saying? Where they won't have to deal with them no more. See what I'm saying? Even though they don't really like dealing with China, but they definitely don't like dealing with no America. Because America and Europe and all them, they always trying to get over. See what I'm saying? They just always want something for free. See what I'm saying? You ain't getting nothing for free. See what I'm saying? No cocoa, no diamonds, no gold, no nothing. Okay? My first reaction was to return to Accra immediately. If the VC-10 of Ghana Airways, in which we had traveled most of the way, I had been at Peking, I would have embarked at once. But we had left it behind in Rangoon and had a continuing to Peking in an aircraft sent by the Chinese government. So he had done left his ride back to Ghana in a whole nother part of China. And then went from that part of China and flew to Peking, okay, which made it harder for them, harder for him to get back to Ghana in time, okay? Now I'm going to read this and I got to keep it moving. I knew that I had to avoid the unnecessary bloodshed I would have to be back in Ghana within 24 hours, okay? And this was clearly impossible. I decided, therefore, to make an immediate statement to the Ghanaian people and to the fight back on African soil just as soon as my hostess could make necessary travel arrangements. So he got on TV in China speaking to the Ghanaian people, told him to fight until he got back. Okay? Now listen. What went bad? What bad happened in Ghana was no more than a tactical setup in an African revolutionary struggle, okay, of the type of which had often predicted at the very first conference of the OAU, okay, in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I had warned my fellow heads of state that none of us was safe, okay, if we remain disunited. Okay, so again, Kwame believe in Pan-Africanism with black people uniting. He know if we is together, then we stronger. They can't beat us. If we build Ghana like we supposed to, if we build Kenya like we supposed to, we build Togo and Benin, and we build Africa like we supposed to. No, it wouldn't take but just Ghana. And the rest of the world couldn't even compete. One African superpower could free the whole Africa. And see, that's what we doing right now in Ghana. And I swear, all my brothers and sisters out there, put some money in an Africa plan. Put some money up for an Africa plan. Because the future is Africa. Period. Now look. Hold on, I want to run this video, family. And I want y'all to hear what Kwame got to say. Because once he made this statement, this is when the CIA and whatnot start trying to formulate their coup. Okay, now listen.
Dedicate yourselves to the task of forming among the political parties in your respective countries a broad united front based upon one common fundamental aim and object, the speedy liberation